As I see friends and associates of mine standing for election here in Jersey in next month's local elections, being targeted and smeared because of their association with me, I felt it was incredibly important to make this video. First of all, I'd like to remind people that international law was written in the aftermath of the horrors of World War II and the most documented genocide up until that point, the Holocaust. That legislation was designed and created in order to protect the rights of all of us, irrespective of our colour, of our ethnicity, of our religion, of our gender, of any other identifiable characteristic. It was designed to protect our rights. And we should never forget the sacrifices that our grandparents made fighting for those rights. Neither should we forget that we too were once an island occupied that required the support of others in order for us to be liberated. I think that islanders should recognise that it is a really good thing if politicians both recognise, respect, and seek to strengthen international law and acknowledge every person's right and every occupied person's right under that legislation, as I said, that our grandparents made many sacrifices in fighting for. Now, I say to this to those who are smearing, I will no longer accept it. You have done quite enough. I have had you target me at work. I have had you seek to criminalise me and to destroy my life. And I will not tolerate it anymore, not against myself and not against anybody else. So this is your first and only warning before I too will take legal advice against you. And for those who are trying to suggest that because once I used the inverted triangle, red triangle, which was always a symbol of general resistance used by Palestinians and Arabs alike generally against both the Ottoman Empire and the British occupation of Palestine, it is an absolute lie to say that I used it for any other purpose. In fact, I stopped using it when I realised it was being used by prescribed organisations because as an aspiring pacifist, it did not sit well with me. But again, I repeat, I support international law, but I will not support any smearing. This is your warning.